Hey, June. Can you hear me? I think I screwed up again. Let's see here. Oh, hey, cool. You can hear me. Awesome. So this microphone is a little bit different than the last microphone. Oh, cool. My last lavalier mic, if I plugged it in, it wouldn't work after I had started the live, and then I had to restart the live. So what I'm working on today is finishing up. Oh, my goodness. Let me move some stuff here. Oh, I'm going to finish up this table right here. And then hopefully get started on the matching table for it. Let's see here. Got a mess everywhere. But there's the table right there. End table. On a cedar. That's the goal anyways. Get that finished up or mostly finished up today. I'm going to make a match to it. And then those will be raffled off for our marching band, who had their first competition of the season this weekend. It went well. They took third place in their class. There was only 3 in the class, so I guess that's last place. But they got a pretty good score for their first competition of the season. The other 2 bands in their class were much bigger, a lot more money in those bands. So they were kind of outclassed in their class, but I'm very proud of what they were able to accomplish, and very proud of the group I lead with the props, the pit crew. We did a good job. We had a good time. We had fun. And that's the important thing, really. So anyway, I made this table. Right now, I'm working on sanding it with 60 grit sandpaper or 80 grit sandpaper. Try to get out all these cut marks off the table, smooth it down a bit, and then I'll work on moving up the grits a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to keep the bark on there for the live edge, or if I'm going to try to strip that bark. Haven't quite decided yet, but I need to put a finish on it. Then I need to make its match and see what happens here. But give me just a moment to get rolling here. I need to save that. So I got a lot of things going on here. It's been a pretty crazy weekend. Not only was there the band competition, and I'm kind of leading the charge on the props there, leading our pit crew. I also had to haul some of the props, one of the band trailers. I had to borrow a truck from a neighbor. Just haven't had a chance to get out in the shop and clean anything up. I've got a mess everywhere. I really want to clean up a lot of this crap. And Dan from Elegant Woodcraft, he made a filter box for his shop. I want to build one of them. I think it's a great idea. I really need to do that, especially when I'm sanding something like cedar. It just gets everywhere. My whole shop is covered in a coat of cedar right now. It smells great, but I've got red dust everywhere. And at the same time, I'm also making dinner. trying to get that done. Making a ham and cheese quiche tonight. Oh, shoot. I need to get the sausages going. I'm also doing bratwurst with that as well. So again, excuse me as I'm kind of getting going here. Trying to do 5 things at once, which is typical for me. I was hoping that tonight would be the night where I could do my giveaway. I'm only at 94 subscribers. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. And you know what? If I get more than 5 people on tonight, I might just do it. I might just do my giveaway. Because why not? I mean, I'm close enough to 100. Not quite hit that threshold that I wanted to hit yet, but I'm pretty damn close. And I think I'll get there soon enough that it might be worth it to just go ahead and do the giveaway. And I'll make the candle holders that I plan on making. And send those to somebody that's subscribed and or on the live tonight. I didn't get to do a live yesterday because I was off at a band competition all day. That's going to be kind of my weekends for the next month or so. Either home football games or band competitions. I love it though. I really enjoy watching the band perform. I love watching them grow throughout the season. Our band program is it's pretty awesome. We got a great band director. They have great student leadership, and yeah, they get it done. Oh, thank you very much, June. So, for now, it's just going to be a lot of sanding, a lot of really boring sanding, but we're going to transform this top, which on video right now is kind of hard to see. Let's see if we can get a zoomed in view here. I don't know if you can see those lines there, the saw marks from where it was originally. Oh, shoot. Resawn. It wasn't by me. That was by somebody else. Let's plug this battery in. But trying to get rid of those saw marks right now with, hey, what's up, Woodshed? Oh, was that in the way? Oh, son of a bitch. How can I fix that? I can move that over here. That should work. Yeah, there we go. All right, so yeah, what I was just saying was talking about some marching band stuff. My kids are in marching band. And this table, this end table that I'm making is part of a raffle we're doing for the marching band. I'm giving away an outdoor seating set. And I threw in a couple end tables. I started making them on the last live. Didn't get much chance over this week to do anything else with them other than put on the base of it, which didn't turn out too bad. I made some mistakes with my pocket holes, but it's all good. So now I'm trying to get rid of the the resaw marks that are on there, and then sand it down to where I can put a finish on it. And I'm not 100% sure whether or not I'm going to keep the bark on there or not. I think I might just leave the bark on there and do a resin top coat. Haven't quite decided yet. I am going to put on my my breathing protection here because this makes some crazy ass dust. And I need power. So where the hell is my power right now? Oh, it's way over there. Just watched my Patriots lose to the Steelers. It was an awful game. Should not have gone that way, but it is what it is. So before I go further, I'm going to treat this like I do a cutting board, where I'm going to put pencil marks on here. I don't know if you ever made a cutting board before and sanded it afterwards, but you can take a carpenter's pencil or any pencil and just put some light marks on there, and that helps to see if you are sanding it kind of evenly. So you sand out those pencil marks. When the pencil marks go away, you know you're kind of at an even pressure and kind of evenly sanding everything. So it really helps to kind of, oh, hold on. I'm going to check on dinner here real quick. In shot. I'm trying to get new video on, but having trouble with Clipchamp. Hey, don't use Clipchamp. I'll show you something in a Hold on just a second, guys. I got sausages going, and I've got a quiche going, and I got lots of things going all at the same time. I don't have the camera with me in here in the kitchen. Oh, that's done. Sweet. That's good. I'm glad that's done. All right, so that's done. My sausages going. Someone will remind me in about 15 minutes to check those sausages. Let's see, what time is it now? It's 5:15, so 5:30. Okay. About 5:30, I need to check those. Yeah, so instead of Clipchamp, let me show you something. There's some software I found that works a lot better. Clipchamp's not bad, but it's not the best. Let's see if this works here. Hey, we can pretty much see my computer screen here. Awesome. So if you're editing videos after the fact, right here, DaVinci Resolve. This is some pretty awesome software. It's free, and it's pretty damn powerful. So you can open that up. I'll skip that for now. We'll do a new project. Create. And then you can go and, let's see here. Pictures where I have video. I got a video there, right? So if I have a bunch of videos here, this was from me resurfacing my table saw, I think. Yeah, it was. So I can take all those clips, just drag them straight into the media pool, change the frame rate so it matches. So that's all my media pool. Hopefully you can see that. And then come over to the edit. And then I can drag and drop what I need. Boop, drag a file there. Oh, does this let me? Why am I not? Shoot. Oh, drag it down here. I'm sorry. Drag it down into the, whatever you call this here. And the cool thing I like about it is that you can adjust the audio files right in here. So you can even out your audio if it's, you get crazy loud points or soft points or whatever. You can do cuts right in there down to the millisecond, pretty much. And anyway, you can cut out what you don't need. So right click. No, that's not right click. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Oh, maybe it's back in. Oh, back in cut. I'm sorry. So you can cut out what you don't need. With a little scissor icon here, cut, boop, delete what you don't want. And you can even insert audio files. You can insert, standard video files that you have, whatever, and stitch it all together and then go to deliver and just make sure that you select YouTube is for YouTube, and pretty much the defaults for everything work really, really well. So anyway, yeah, DaVinci Resolve. It's free. I recommend it. It's super powerful. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, DaVinci June. Android compatible? I don't know. I haven't used it on mobile. I've only used it on my computer. So I have no idea if it's Android compatible. Shit, I need light. Get back to that. But it's pretty awesome software. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so I've almost got all these Sawmarks. Yeah, wow, there's New England in me right there. The Sawmarks out of this. I'm going to go up from my 80 grit to a 120. One thing I've learned over the years is when moving up a grit, never go more than 50% of your previous grit. So let's say I got 100. I'll jump up to 120 for this. It should be fine. Yeah, never go more than 50% more than your previous grit. So 80 plus 50% would give me 120. Let's do the pencil marks again. What's up? Ketchup. Yeah, I don't have any of that. I'm making quiche. You don't need ketchup for quiche. Sure. No, you don't. Ketchup and eggs is a crime. Should be a war crime. Please don't mess with that. I have that set exactly where I need it. Please don't mess with that. Hey, what's up, Keith? Doing good. Doing good. What did I do with my mask?
Is it almost ready?
Almost. There about 12 more minutes. All right, so I'm gonna hit this again with a sander with some 120 grit and see what happens here. So it's starting to feel good. It's almost looking good too. I almost got all those saw marks out of there. Almost. Hey, there we go. Almost got all those saw marks out of there. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's funny. So sometimes I'll do. Oh shoot! I missed some stuff. Chilling in the ER. Shit, Keith, what's up? I've had 2 seizures. Oh shit. 4 hours. I haven't back this time. Yeah, oh my god. Oh shit, Keith. Man, I hope your wife's okay. I know I had it wasn't seizures. I don't know what it was, But I got a call at work last year, I think it was. My wife works in a doctor's office, a primary care office, and one of the nurses called me and said, "Hey, we had to take your wife to the hospital. It wasn't a seizure. I don't know what it was. She just kind of fell out, and they took her there, and it ended up being nothing. Low blood sugar or something. I don't know what it was, but I had to rush home from work and go down there, and it's scary. When your wife, your significant other, whatever that happens to be, or a member of your family undergoes something like that, some kind of weird medical something or other. That can be really scary. And man, I hope she's all right. Hope everything goes all right for you. I get that, Keith. Sometimes they just need to have just the medical professionals there with the patient. And trust me, I know what that feels like. When my wife went through her thing, I wasn't allowed back with her for quite a while. But God dang the sawdust. Sometimes you just have to go rational mind. The medical professionals are going to do what they do, and then they will, let people back there when it is appropriate to do that. Just let them do their job, and hopefully they can figure out what's going on, and hopefully everything's going good for your wife. But that sucks, man. Yeah. Hopefully it's something benign, just a one-off thing. But yeah, I'll keep her in my prayers. And hopefully everything goes right for you. Shoot, you shouldn't be on here. But, maybe I can make a distraction for you. And speaking of distractions, so this right now, this table I'm building, I think I'm going to keep the bark on there, and I'm going to do a resin top for it. I think that's the way to go. I do need to carve out a bit with the angle grinder, I think, so I don't have a perfectly straight edge on two edges and then live edge across it. I think I'd like more of like a fake live edge along it, but I don't know. I don't know what I should do there. Keep it as is. Let's see here. So just to keep it with the two straight edges, or take the angle grinder to it and round out some of those edges, make it organic looking on both the top and the bottom there. I don't know what I should do there. But I think I'm going to do a resin top for it and see how that goes. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Welcome. Hey, send a prayer Keith's way. His wife's in the hospital right now. He's waiting to hear from the doctors about her. They're kind of keeping him in the dark at the moment. And thoughts go out to him and his wife. So with with this table here, should I keep those two straight edges on there, or take the angle grinder to it and put in like a fake live edge? If I do that, I'm gonna have to take the bark off the other two edges, the other two sides of it. I don't know. What should I do? Aesthetically, what looks better? Oh, and by the way, I hope there's no Steelers fans in the house tonight because, well, screw the Steelers. Although it was all the Patriots. The Patriots should have won that game. God, man, they made so many mistakes. Reminder Stevenson needs to go. Keep the bark as much as possible. Okay. Round the sharp edges a little. Yeah, I can do that with the sander. All right, I'll do that. I'll just do that with the sander. All right, cool. So I've decided that I'm going to do a live giveaway tonight. We'll say about 6 o'clock. So anybody who has subscribed to the channel or who is on live tonight will have an entry. And I'm going to make some candle holders out of a piece that I've shown off before. I do need to do some work to it, but this has got resin. It's walnut and resin. Nice, pretty blue resin. I think I put that on the planer. I think that's what happened there. Maybe I sanded it. I can't remember. But I'm going to turn this into some candle holders. And yeah, that'll go to somebody tonight. So anybody you know that might want to join the fun, they're more than welcome. You're just going to give me about 10-15 minutes here before I start working on that. I am going to do some more on this here, but I'm also making dinner at the same time. The reason I call this Maker's Murphy is because I make lots of stuff. Not only do I make stuff out of wood, I do digital things, and I make dinner. I make food. So anyway. So give me a couple minutes here. I need to check on dinner. I think I should still be on mic. Let's see how this is going. Oh, those bratwursts are still boiling away. Still going to need some time. The quiche is done, but the bratwurst, not so much. So I got to set another timer. It's about 5 minutes on those before the water boils away to the point where I am ready to sear them a little bit. Hey Siri, set a timer for 7 minutes.
Hello.
I hate you, Siri. Hey Siri, set a timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes counting down.
There we go. Now she's counting down. Cool. That should be good there. All right. All right. So, well, let's throw that 80 grit back on there. Actually, the 120 might work. We'll see what happens here. Round these edges a bit and get rid of some of this bark that's just flaking off. This cedar bark is just so like fibrous. Okay, sorry about the noise there. So it's probably hard to see on camera, but I was able to soften those corners a bit and take off the real fibrous bits that just wanted to flake off anyway. Wow, I don't know what the heck, where the heck I put my breathing protection. That's all right. But it's really softened it up. I'm going to hit that. That was 120. I'm going to hit this with some 180 and then some 240 probably before I go ahead and throw resin on there. I'm probably not going to throw resin on there tonight. That's something I got to really set up for. I'll tell you what, resin on a flat surface like that really sucks. But we have softened the edges a bit. And I was able to knock down, there was when I hit it with a saw a couple times, there was a rough edge on the outside. I was able to sand that down. I think it looks all right. I think it looks to where I'm happy with going ahead and throwing resin on there. And even some spar urethane too. I think I'll do spar urethane on the legs, just resin top, spar urethane on the legs and the underside of it. I think that'll look pretty nice. And then I can work on the other one tomorrow. My Wednesday live. Hopefully I'll be at this point with the other one and get that going. So, yeah. Pretty happy. I'm pretty happy to put my name out there and, you know, make this something that the band's going to raffle off. Seems like every season I say, I'm not building anything. It started out with a cooler stand, and then I did a set of Adirondack chairs and another cooler stand, and then this year I got some end tables. I don't mind doing it, but one of these seasons I'd like to not have to do this. But it is fun work, though. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy supporting the band. I like what they're doing. Where am I at? Oh, I've got 30 seconds on my timer. Let me go check on that real quick. So you'll get audio only for a moment or two. Hey, there's my son. He's actually looking over the sausages.
Sausages?
Yeah. Hey, are you going to take care of these?
No.
What do you mean, no? Turn that timer off. Turn that heat down a little bit. Watch out. Move. Some of that water.
Put too much?
A little bit. But it can just sear from here. It was only going to be another probably minute or so until that water all evaporated away anyway. Got to the point where it's searing.
Spatulas.
No. There's something. First of all, we need to cut that.
I had it.
You weren't going to cut it. You were going to get it with a spoon.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't have any ketchup. There's cheese there. Yep. There's cheese in that quiche and ham.
Oh, I need ketchup.
Well, then you can get a job and go buy your own ketchup. I don't have any ketchup for you. I'm sorry. Ketchup and eggs is wrong anyway. That's an abomination. God looks down on that.
But then you go to Japan and have the same thing.
I don't go to Japan,
You go
actually.
and have only rice and think it's the God's greatest creation ever.
Nope. I've never been to Japan. Well, I have been to Japan, but only
Yeah.
in the Tokyo airport. That doesn't count. I used the world's greatest bathroom while I was in there. I dropped a dookie in a Tokyo bathroom. Yeah, no kidding, it's not working because you're a retard.
You can't say that on YouTube.
I can say it wherever I want to. Alright, you're sped. Oh, look at that. There's a spatula right there. You sped.
They're gonna get canceled.
I don't care if I get canceled.
And then you're gonna get like shot or something. For your views.
I don't care. If you're waiting on a sausage, you can microwave one of the ones that's left over from the last time we had sausages.
Put it on the plate.
No, it's not seared yet.
Put it on the plate.
It needs to be seared
Why?
because that's the way sausages are supposed to be. You know what I have stuck in my head right now? The damn marching band show. Yeah. Have you listened to the judges' comments yet?
Nope. I don't know what
Huh?
I don't know where to find them.
On the band app.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Look for
Well,
Whitehurst notification. He posted them.
Well, I was posted it on the band app.
He did post them on the band app.
Did they say anything about me?
No. Actually, it was more woodwinds than anything else.
Oh, what?
And percussion. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There was a part with the brass.
Where are they? Is it,
The judge's comments post, Caden. Kind of obvious. All right, guys, hold on. Just give me like 2 more minutes. Finish searing these sausages. Trying to get these cooked to my wife's liking. Happy wife, happy life, all that. All right, let's see here. Another plate. Grab some quiche. This sausage is good to go. Cut that up. We shall see. That should be good. Yeah, this is really exciting YouTube right here. Me not on video, cutting up someone else's dinner. Getting it ready for them. All right, there we go. All right, maybe 2 minutes, maybe less.
Thank you, Mom.
Welcome.
Do we really cook?
No. Aiden, hurry up, let's go. All right, so here we go. Dinner's done. Yeah, that's nice and nice seared sausages. I can grab myself a little plate. I will mute the mic before I eat on camera. Nobody needs to hear that. I am hungry. I haven't really eaten in the last few days. That's Manjaro for you. That's what it does. Makes it so you don't eat. Do, 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 do. And my dogs are super excited right now. Like, ooh, food in the kitchen. We want some of that. No, dogs. Not happening. Here are these sausage ends a little bit. Oh, yeah, the big dog just get a, She wants some. She ain't getting none. I ain't giving it to her. All right, 12 more minutes and I'll do a giveaway. Well, I'll make the giveaway and then we'll do it as soon as I get done with it. When I get close to being done with it anyway. All right, that's good enough. Me. All right, sweet. Move my son's dinner so the dogs don't eat it. Cool. All right. Heading back to the shop, i.e. the garage. Dinner served. Quiche and sausages. Ooh, Walt White's calling you. All right. That's cool, Dan. All right. So I'm going to eat real quick and then get to the giveaway build. Let's see here. Let's see if I did this quiche right. Looks all right. Looks like it's cooked through. Remove these mics. You guys don't have to hear that. Quiche tastes all right. Welcome back, Dan. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just eating my dinner real quick. And then I'm going to get to making the build for the giveaway. And hopefully you can hear me without hearing me eat. Listening to people eat is a big trigger for me. So I had to move the mics away because y'all don't need to hear that. But I am hungry because I haven't eaten since sometime yesterday. That's the beauty of Manjaro. Drank some beer, though. Doesn't stop me from drinking beer. Especially while my Patriots are playing and losing. Ridiculous loss. Where are you from, Dan? Because supper is kind of a New England term. Supper. I don't know a whole lot about the regional dialects of that part of the country, but it's in the north, so hey, maybe that fits. Down where I live, North Carolina, they don't say supper or supper. It's all dinner. Fair enough. Say dinner too. Guess best of both worlds out there. My oldest daughter's up in the the Midwest now. It's gonna be curious what she picks up from all the people she works with or she's with in college. Because most of them are from the same area that the college is at. She tends to emulate the regional dialect a little bit. although she never picked up the Southern accent. although we live in the South, there's a lot of military around where we live, so it's not quite as pronounced as some other places, maybe North Carolina, other places of Virginia, where there's less military influence. All right, sweet. Dinner's done. Fair enough. Came from the South. I'm from the Northeast, but my kids didn't. I don't know that I have much of a Northeast accent. At Boston, New Hampshire. My kids never really picked up much of that, but they do tend to emulate those around them. I think most people do. All right, I'm going to give a pause on this for now, because this is just going to be sanding up further grits. I'm going to work on the giveaway. So, move this out of the way for the moment, for the time being. Clear all this crap out. Actually, no, I don't need to do that, because I'm going to use the miter saw for this. Oh, I've got a bunch of crap from the band I need to put away. That's fine for now. All right, cool. So we can go with the miter saw. Yeah, I think a lot of us are, Dan, actually. At least I would hope so. Like, regardless of where you're from, get away from where you're from. You know what I mean? Like, go see something new. I was lucky enough to have joined the military. Met a lot of people from around the country, went to lots of different places in the world, honestly. And, you know, gained a pretty good appreciation for different regional cultures, different cultures in general. And, you know, I think it does people a lot of good to just kind of get out of what they started with. I hope my kids do that as well. So, where's my block here? Here it is. Oh, I have a tape measure right there. Sweet. So, we're going to go ahead and build a live that we're going to give away. This is about 8 3/8, just over that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. If I do 2 inches deep, 2 inches each cut, I think we'll be good. Oh, I need a pencil. So I'm going to mark my cut on my saw. There we go, found a pencil. All right, so we're going to mark 2 inches from the blade. That's a little much. 2 inches from the blade, if we can. That's 2 inches right there. So I'm going to mark my fence with a pencil mark. Oh, shoot, that didn't work out too well. Erase that. We have a little rub and spit. All right, let's try this again. So that was a little funky. All right, there we go. I got it marked now. So I can mark my fence. I'm going to put my workpiece right up to that mark. I know that should do me. All right, so I need power. I didn't forget about power before I tried to start the saw this time. That's a first. See what happens here. I'm going to have fun sanding this. All right, let's see what this looks like. It smells wonderful. Okay, there's one. To the next one. Two. Three. It should have been almost exactly where I didn't have to take any off that last bit, but I did. Let's see if these are the same height. They're off slightly. Why is that? Well, I can fix that with sanding. I don't know what happened there. Okay. It's not sawdust sitting there. Interesting. Yeah. We're off just slightly. Okay, but that's fine. We can sand those down to be. Actually, let me mark those. Which one's the biggest? Ooh, that way they actually pretty close. Don't have to take much off. All right, let's take these three to the sander. See what happens here. All right, head to the sander. Puts it around the shop. All right, cool. All right, well, let's move some crap out of the way. I just got random stuff everywhere. I just keep moving random stuff from place to place to place. It is what it is. All right, so this is my gauge. As you can see, I have a metric buttload of cedar dust everywhere, or cedar shavings. That's from planing down those pieces I had. Getting close. Not quite there, but getting close. Wife just called. Gotta be catch you later. All right, no problem, Dan. I will add you to the giveaway though. I continue to sand these down. Try to get them the same thickness. Like it's like a 1/16 of an inch off. It's kind of annoying, actually. I guess I could take it to the saw. I just don't want to. I think that's really close. Or I could just leave it. It's not that far off, but I do want to clean this up. What's up, Keith? That's the good news. Hold on. That should be good there. I'm going to have to get that with the higher grits. Let's see what's Keith got. Oh, finally got back to see it. Oh, good. Oh, God. I'm so happy, Keith. I'm glad to hear it. Like, honestly, shoot, where's the camera? Hey, there's the camera. Honestly, brother, I'm glad to hear it. And, continue to keep her in my thoughts. And hopefully this is nothing serious. It's just one of those one-off things. I've experienced it before. And hopefully she's good to go. Glad to hear it, though, Keith. Take a quick pause here. So we're going to be doing this giveaway here pretty shortly. I got most of these pieces sanded down how I like them. I'm just going to take the Forstner bit to them, drill in holes for the candles, and then sand them down a bit more. We'll be good to go. Let me actually set up the wheel of names right now. So let's see here. What do we got for? See all subscribers recent. So Dad's Workshop. And who else we have here? We have Gothica. And then we have Woodchucker, Electric Whittler. And who else we got? Cross-cutting, Johnny Lathe. Then we got Premix, Tim Liss. Norm Hughes and David. And let's see what else we got here. Dan's, Bad Dragon. Lady General Shoop. TJ, Bocod, okay. Soldier, Woodshed, Flossie. My father, Tyler Rose. Then I know also we have Elegant. Let's see who else we have on here. Keith, you're not on here. I don't know why your shop isn't showing up. You did, Norm. I'm just adding names to the wheel of names for the giveaway that I'm doing tonight. I know I had said at 100 subscribers, but I'm closing up and I want to do it tonight. So I'm just doing it. So anybody who is on my subscriber list and anybody who I know that normally watches, I'm throwing on there, and then whoever is on tonight. The table isn't quite done yet, Keith. I kind of sidelined to work on this for a minute because the table is just sanding at this point, and then I'm going to add resin to it, which isn't the most exciting content. But let's see, Woodshed, Keith, Norm, got all you all. Oh, Kevin Ellis, June. I'm going to add y'all. Kevin Ellis, June. And then who else normally comes on? Oh, Bug. She's normally on here. I know she subscribes. I'm trying to think of who else is on that normally subscribes. Am I missing anybody? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I'm missing somebody. No, it's all good, Keith. I know you got more important things going on. All right, so if anybody else comes on before I finish this, or at least get to the point where I'm ready to finish this, I will add them to the list. Otherwise, those of you who have subscribed or who are my normal watchers, are all in it to win it. I'm going to put the holes in here. Let me grab the new used saw or drill press. There we go. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we'll drill holes in here. I can get this sent out in the mail tomorrow, hopefully. All right. So I send them down to where I'm fairly happy with the results. I mean, I'm going to have to sand some more to make them smooth. Especially so with resin, you really want to get it to like 800 or 1,000 grit. Otherwise, you see those marks on there. So I need a pencil. Let's mark center on here. I'm going to do it on all 4 pieces. And I got my kids' band competition stuck in my head right now. The music for it. It's pretty good music. There's one. So I'm just marking center by putting a straight edge from corner to corner. And then corner to corner again. That would be center, regardless of size of each. Kind of the great equalizer. I think once this gets a bit of finish on it, it's going to look really nice with the walnut and the blue resin. This was just a spare piece of walnut I had that had a big old chunk taken out of it, and I filled it with resin, and I was like, I'll do something with that eventually. And this is that eventually. But yeah, back to the band. And they had a pretty good competition yesterday. All right, let's see here. Oh, I need to raise up that table. Let's loosen that up. Get that really close there so I don't have to go far. Oops, loosening. So I'm only drilling down to the depth of the bit. Excuse me. What instrument? So my son plays the baritone and my daughter plays the clarinet. And then this season, I am the props master. I designed all the props. I built half of them. I had some other dads help me with that. Some other makers I know, some other builders. All right, so I should put that right in the center. It seems like it's a bit off. Why does that seem off? All right, we're going to eyeball that one. All right. Hold on just a second. All right, there we go. This is the first one. Now, a dull bit mixed with an underpowered motor makes for an interesting cut there. That one looked pretty even. That looks pretty even. Okay. Before I continue that, get that center marked. Oh, you play baritone. Cool. That's what my son plays. What's funny is, as a freshman, so he transferred schools. My oldest daughter had been in the school her entire life. So she's 2 years older. She was a junior when he joined as a freshman. She played the flute, top flute, first chair. She did very well for district and even all state competitions. My son, he had never touched an instrument in his life, came in as a freshman and learned the baritone. He was going to play trombone, but the band director said, no, I want baritones. Trombones, they tend to hit each other with the instrument, so he was minimizing the amount of trombones in the marching band. Said baritone's close enough, and so learned the baritone, and he's done pretty well. Hold on, I am what am I checking here? Oh, I was going to add this live to some Facebook groups real quick. Hold on just a minute. Copy that. Control C. I'm going to go ahead and do just the school. Two more to post. Oops, nope, wrong one. TBC. And Bearded Viking. All right, so just added to Facebook. See if I can get a couple more people in here. Just because. So yeah, anyway, my son, he is baritone, picked it up his first year, and he's done pretty well with it. But he's a smart kid, and music is math. He's good with math. So he's done pretty well with it. The kids' school again. That's twice. 2 different numbers. That's awesome. All right. Got 2 of those done. 2 more to go. Trying to let this cool a little bit in between. Let's see here. Find center. Okay. Again, this underpowered motor. So I'm just going to the top of the bit. That's the right depth for a votive candle. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Let that cool off for a second before I continue on. Started on trumpet. Our trumpet players have a girl who is a freshman. She is an absolute awesome trumpet player. Her whole family is very musical. She's actually the niece of the band director. Not that that really makes a difference or means anything, but her mother played the flute. Her brother was a percussionist. And anyway, she does really, really well on the trumpet. She's pretty awesome. So just letting that bit cool off just a minute before I finish this out. And then it'll be sand, sand, sand. And that'll be the giveaway. And Keith, I hope your wife is still doing good. I hope you can take her home tonight. She didn't have to stay in the hospital. I know it sucks to be in the hospital. I've experienced that myself. With me having to stay in the hospital for 3 days and my wife having to stay in the hospital for a couple days, and on both sides of it, it sucks. So praying for quick recovery for you. All right, let's finish up this last little bit of drilling with a Forstner pit. Oh, I can feel the heat coming, just emanating from that. Oh no, it's the light bulb. Huh, that's what it is. All right, let's finish this out. Just gentle pressure on this because this is a weak motor. And kind of a dull bit. What you want to see is chips. You don't want to see a lot of sawdust. Chip evacuation means good heat transfer. Whereas sawdust doesn't transfer heat very well. I'm just going down just maybe a 30-second and then letting off just a little bit. And then sometimes, like right now, like you're just feeling it. I go, man, this can take a little bit more. I got chips coming out. I'm looking good. It's a nice slow pace. Don't want that motor to stop. Maybe it's a little bit of impatience as well, because I'm so close to being where I want it to be. But thanks to Keith, I got this on a nice low speed. Get those big curly chips out of there. And get it to just at the depth of the bit. All right. All righty. I was off by my center a little bit. I don't know why. It's not too bad, but it is off center just a little bit. So now I got to sand these down. You know what? I'm going to cut that. I'm going to take half a blade width off of that. Oh, wish me luck. Wish me luck. Half a blade width. That needs power. So I can undo the power on the drill press. And then power up my miter saw. Okay. Like it's literally half a blade width, if that. Didn't do it with the sander. I don't think that was enough, so I'm going to go a little bit more, just a little bit. Let's see how that worked out. It was rocking a little bit because I'm so close to the center of that. Still needs a little bit more. Okay. Just a little bit at a time. Now like a quarter of a blade width. Like it's just a cut here. There we go. Now they're flush. Cool. All right, time to check the next one. The next two, actually. This one again is just a half a blade width. Now a cut here. That moved on me. That moved on me. It rocked. There we go. That's flush. This one, half a blade width plus a cut here. We'll go with that. bit more. A little bit more. Just taking off a little bit at a time. Not quite flush. Why does this one not want to do it? All right, there we go. All right, we're good. All right, so now it's just down to sanding these things. Where's my fourth one? What did I do with it? I left it over there. All right, sweet. They're all the same height. I like it. Hey, Keith. I'm working on the giveaway. So I've drilled the holes for the candles. Now I just need to sand down and then apply some finish to these candle holders. And I'm probably going to round these edges just a bit. Actually, I'll do that first on the... yeah, I'll do that first on the sander. Let me do that real quick. Just round those edges just a little bit. How did the mini... Oh, the mini pumpkins? I'll show you, actually. So here's one of them right here. It turned out quite well. I still have to make some big pumpkins to go with them. I've got 2 orders that I'm trying to get out. I just didn't feel like doing that tonight. I screwed up the last one, and I think I have a solution for it. But, yeah. Mini pumpkins turned out pretty well. All right, you're feeling some sanding. right, so I got all 12 corners sanded down. I just need to hit this with some orbital sandpaper. Whew! Been bugging me to make some since the other one showed up. Oh, yeah. So Keith, it was real simple. So since it's a 4x4, I just cut it to 3.5 inches. I made it a cube, and then on the table saw, cut relief cut about 1/8 of an inch deep. Did it all 4 sides, and then figured out half distance. Did that, flipped over, did that, etc., and then just put it in the top. I'm glad she liked it. Yeah. Cool. All right. So now to the orbital. So that's 120 grit. I'm going to up my grit here. I'll save this one. This is a 120. So we're going to go with some 180 if I have it. I'll go with the new stuff. It's 220. So 220. 120. 320. Okay, maybe I won't. Let's see what do I have down there. 60. Oh no. All right, do I have any 180 grit? I do have 180 grit right there. All right, we'll go 180 and then probably 220, and that'll be. Well, no, because I got to go up to about 4 or 800 because of the resin. So I'm going to hit this. Oh, shoot. I need power. That would be useful. Get rid of it from the miter saw. Oh, and put it on the sander. All right, so I'm going to hit this with some 180. That was the 180, and then we'll go 220. Move up to 220. Let's see here. Where are you, 220? Oh, it's 320. What is that? All right, I got some 220 right there. Just saw you comment, Keith. I don't want to talk about the Pats. They sucked. They sucked ass. Too many turnovers. Ramondre Stevenson needs to go. He is a fumble machine. All right, so we are through whatever this is. This is 220. 220. Let's go with a 320. We're going to work our way up to the 600, maybe even 800. I don't normally go that high, but because I have resin on here, I will. All right, we're getting there. That was 320. What's next? We got 400. We can jump up to 600. That's less than half, or less than 150%. it feels so cool. Like sand a walnut down a 600 grit. God, it feels so nice. And then once I apply a finish to that, ooh, that's gonna look nice. What is up, Mike? Oh, Mike, I forgot to add you to the wheel. How did I forget about you? Mike, you are on there. Mike is making stuff. Mike is... I am doing giveaway. Even though I am only at 94 subscribers. Yep, still 94 subscribers. Even after refreshing. Red Raiders destroy U of U. No, I didn't. I didn't get to watch any college ball because I was doing a marching band competition yesterday. My entire day was spent doing marching band. So no, I did not get to see that. I didn't get to see my daughter's team lose by a field goal. Apparently, she was at the game. She said that the kicker tripped kicking a field goal that would have tied it. She was very upset. So yeah, I didn't get to see any college football yesterday. And I only watched the Pats today. I might watch some tonight. So I'm actually, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get some water. I'm going to wipe these things down and show you guys what these will look like. And get some beer too. Oh, there goes that. Holy crap. How much quiche did you have, Ella? Huh? Did you eat? Oh, okay, good. Because there's only one piece of quiche left, so somebody got really hungry. That's good. Did you have more than one piece? Yeah. Okay, good. Did you have a sausage? No. Oh, okay. All right, I'm back from the kitchen. TTU pulled the cord on last year. Holy crap. Wow, that is crazy. So, when I finally put a finish on here, oh man, it's beautiful. I fucking love walnut and resin. It's such a great mix, especially something like this blue resin that I did. Just trying to get some of this sawdust off of here. Like, look at that. Except for, where I have all that sawdust built in there. Look at, God, that's beautiful. What's going to be really nice is that, well, I doubt any of the flame light will get in there. If I did a deeper cut, it would. But holy crap, that looks nice. Let me wipe the rest of that down. These other pieces. These are going to be absolutely gorgeous. And I'm giving them away tonight, here pretty soon. I'm just going to make one last ditch Facebook post. See if I can get a couple other people in here. Maybe a couple subs. I was trying to get to 100, and I was like, you know what? This is just the weekend. I feel like doing it this weekend. I'm tired of waiting. I want to give away. I want to make and give away these candle holders. So we're doing it. We're doing it tonight. It's going to take a lot of cleaning. A lot more than what I'm doing right now. But man, look at that. I love resin and walnut. It's such a great match. Although when I did that resin, I had a lot of bubbles. That's what all those spots are with the sawdust in there. And these will look a lot better. I'll pick out all that sawdust. I've had to do it before for other projects. That won't be in those bubbles. Man, look at that. Oh, I don't like that bubble there. Damn, it's such a nice contrast between the walnut and the resin. I love it. Love it. Yeah, sometimes I can be, Mike. Sometimes I can be. All right. It is 7:05. I've been on here for 2 hours. Holy crap. I am going to make it. Let's see. All right, made a quick Facebook post. All right. So I'm going to share the live view Facebook. Oh, man, I thank you, Mike. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, man, I love how this shit turns out, man. And, ooh, that's rough. I'm going to sand down to 800. That's at 600. But adding a little bit of water, wiping it down with water brings out those fibers. And then you hit it with sandpaper again. Knock those down. It's so smooth. God, it felt so nice at that 600. Man, it's a nice little set of candle holders. I wish I had some candles to put in there. I'm all out. Oh, the last set I made did me in. So I have no idea what's happening in the football world right now. Oh, I'm going to check real quick because I've got money on a couple games. I mean, what? Lost like $2 on the Patriots game. It pisses me off. The Raiders lost. Okay, so my neighbor will be happy. That's cool. The Dolphins won. Wow. Oh, no. No. I'm looking at the wrong thing. NFL. The Cowboys lost 31-14 against the Bears. Well, there's still 4 minutes left, but they lost to the Bears. Wow. Cowboys really suck. I mean, the Patriots suck too, but the Cowboys really suck. Broncos and Chargers are tied right now with 2 left to go in the fourth. The Vikings kicked the Bengals' ass. Ooh, not good for fantasy. Eagles won, of course. The Browns barely squeaked out the Packers. I think I had money on that game too. I don't remember. The Cardinals are currently in the lead. Just over 2 to go. They're up by 2. That's a weird score right there. I don't wonder what happened to that. Wow, the Panthers beat the Falcons. The Panthers were supposed to be the second worst team in the NFL this year. 30-0. Holy crap. The Bucks barely beat the shitty ass Jets. Good on you, Bucks. Seahawks beat the Saints. The Saints are supposedly the worst team in the NFL this season. So that's good, I guess. Can't believe the Patriots lost. Fucking Steelers. God, Ramondre Stevenson sucks. He needs to go. God, he freaking sucks. Wow. The Seahawks didn't just beat the Saints. They destroyed them, 44-13. Holy crap. With Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was the crappy quarterback for the Jets. Holy crap. Wow. And who do we got tonight? It shows Monday. Oh, tonight is the Chiefs and the Giants. Ooh, snooze fest. Guess what? The Chiefs are probably going to win that one, even though they're both 0-2. That's a snooze fest of a game. Okay. That bars. Yeah. It's all good. They can't manage tea light candles. What are we even doing? That's pretty funny. All right. So it's 7:10. Oh, I said 7:15. I'll give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then I'm spinning. Spinning to win it. Trying to think of who else. Oh, I know TBC. He is subscribed, even though it doesn't show him. Doesn't show him, but I know he's subscribed to the channel. Hey, yeah, go ahead, Mike. Tell me a story. And I wish there needs to be a button where I can click, hey, have this person join. YouTube needs that. Or, hey, allow audio. It'd be so much better. I'm going to write to the powers that be. A Milwaukee combo kit. I think I watched that video, actually. And good on you. Wow, 3 people said now we're good. Holy crap. I would have taken it and then raffled that away for the band. We actually tried to get one of the band dads had asked the Milwaukee rep, and he was supposed to give away. It was like an $800 package, but something happened. It didn't happen, and I mean we ended up raffling away something else, but that would have been pretty awesome. The Cowgirls are awesome. Yeah, with Jerry Jones in leading the charge there. Wow, 31-14. Holy crap. Go Cowgirls. Ooh, Caleb Williams. 298 yards, 4 touchdowns. I've got him. I started him in fantasy. I didn't draft him until the 14th round, I think. 13th round, something like that. I wait a long time to draft a quarterback. Fantasy. All right, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left, and we're giving these away. Shit, I was supposed to do dog tags tonight. I guess I'm doing that tomorrow. All right. Where is my board? Oh, shit. That's not right. Oh, there we go. I got a board right there. Show these off real quick. Put these somewhere where people can see them. There is a set of candle holders here. Look at that. Now, when I had them all cleaned up, a little bit of water on there, they looked a lot prettier, but with some finish, these will look real nice. I'll take some tea light candles. And I'm going to give those away to some lucky winner tonight. Got to think less like an educator, more like, it's like a Caesar. All right, so let's spin it and win it and see what happens tonight. All right. Actually, I can move that closer. There we go. All right. I've got 6 watching. Is there anybody on here right now who hasn't made a comment that wants to be in it to win it tonight? Because if I don't know that you've subscribed or have commented tonight, then let's see. I've got Keith. I've got Dan, June. Which I've got Dan. I've got Keith. I've got Mike. And let's see here. Yeah, Keith's vid is awesome. Like, way better quality than anything I've ever done. So even though it took some time, it's definitely worth it. But hey, get some more videos out there, man. I love what you did there. Great video. And hey, Mike, you weren't in here earlier. Keith's wife, she's going through a little thing at the hospital right now. So just send some thoughts or prayers or whatever her way and Keith's way. And, hopefully everything ends up all right. It seems like it's going a good direction right now, but let's hope it continues that way. So let's see here. Wheel of names. So I got the people that have subscribed to my channel, that it tells me anyway. And then people that I remember have also been on the channel, like Bub. Sorry, I had to fix that real quick. That was annoying me. So Dad's Workshop, Gothica, Woodchucker, Electric Whittler, Crosscut, Johnny Lathe, Premix, Tim List, Norm Hughes, David Dan's, why am I not remembering what the rest of that thing is? I didn't type it in there. Bad Dragon, Lady General, Shoop, TJ, Bocod, I know who that is. Soldier, he's in here all the time. Woodshed, Flossie, my father, Tyler Rose, Elegant Woodcraft, Keith, Kevin Ellis, June, Bug. Mike is making stuff. TBC, I don't think I've forgotten anybody that's normally here. Do I have Keith? Did I say Keith? Oh, I did. Keith right there. Okay. So I've got everybody. One last check. So, Mike, I'll show you. So if you go, it's not a CSV, it is, I'll go to YouTube Studio. And then if I scroll down under recent subscribers, I just see all. Oh, let me go last 365 days because there may be more. Oh, and there's people I have. Matthew Adventures. I'm going to subscribe to them. Matthew Adventures. Matthew Adventures. I wasn't even on right thing. Let's see here. Chainsaw Carver. I got him. Dad's Judge. Premix. Matthew Adventures. Lady General. Oh, Camden Bands. Need to add Camden Bands. My kids' band program. Glad they're on there. Let's see here. Who else do I have here? Gothic. I have ASW Drums. So this kid right here, ASW Drums, if you're into music at all or like curious about learning percussion, follow his channel. He's in 8th grade. The kid is absolutely phenomenal. It's the band director's son. Got a great channel. Yeah, check him out. ASW Drums for sure. Let's see here. Woodshed, yep. Tim List, yep. Oh, MG Crafting. Okay. I don't know why these didn't show up before. Soldier, I'm on there. Tyler's on there. Flossie, Norm. TJ222. Oh, TJ's on there. Okay. Oh, shit. Bad Dragon. I don't think Bad Dragon is on here. They're not. Who else I got here? Crosscut, Kevin Ellis. I have Kevin. Crosscut I will add. Let's see here. Slim 2022. Oh, Chris, the band director. Close enough. Chris Whitehurst. Let's see here. Who else we got here? Chris Whitehurst, my dad, David. Roughnecks. Bocon, I have Barrel Burns. Barrel Burns. Okay. And RJ. Why didn't it show RJ? No, it was a while ago. That's why. So RJ. Okay. Let's double check over here. So, Bad Dragon's on there twice. Oh. Yep, Bad Dragon's was on there twice. It is no longer. Okay, I think I'm good here. All right, and nobody else, because there's nobody else on the live. 5 watching, nobody said anything. I'm sure 3 of those are Keith. One of them is me. All right, so this is for the set of candle holders, which I will add some finish to in just a little bit, and then I'll get them out to whoever the winner is. So I will shuffle a few times here. 39 entries, and give her a spin and see who wins. MG Crafting. MG Crafting. All right, I'm going to try to get a hold of them. If I can't, then I'll spin again on Wednesday on my next live. So, MG Crafting, congratulations. Let's see if I can. MG Crafting. I have no idea how to. MG Crafting. So MG Crafting. I'm going to go to their page. How can I shoot them a message? I can't directly shoot. I'll go to their latest video. I'm going to post a comment. Cool. So hopefully they see that. If not, I'll do it again on Wednesday. Awesome. I'm happy to do a giveaway. I enjoy it. And the next giveaway, I forget what I was going to do. But eventually I'm going to get to... So when I actually get to 100 subscribers, if that's soon, I think I'm going to do one of my live edge boards. This cutting board I have here will be at 500, I think. And then 1,000, I got to come up with something good. But hey, that's a lot for tonight. That is absolutely a lot for tonight. I don't care if it's hefty. She's in Norway? Oh, Ray and Sandy. I didn't have you on here. That's cool. Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. I'll spend a few bucks to get, like, this is gonna weigh less than a pound. I don't care. I've done a lot of international shipping. But altogether, this might be 2 pounds at the most. Actually, I could weigh it right now. But it's still going to be pretty cool. I like it. I'm glad I could give something away and do something cool. So that's it for tonight. I need to think about going to bed soon and getting ready for work tomorrow. Ugh, gross. Work. Nobody wants to do that. Hey, Kevin, you missed it. I did the giveaway of the candle holders. If they get back to me, I'm going to go ahead and send them out. If not, I'll try again on Wednesday. So they have until Wednesday to go ahead and claim this prize. Otherwise, I'm going to try again. So cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Keith, honestly, man, I hope your wife is doing all right. And next time you're on, I'll check in with you. You know, I'll keep her in my thoughts and prayers. Whether or not that's part of what you think or believe or whatever, you know, I'm just going to send good thoughts your way anyway. And everybody that's on here, please send good thoughts Keith's way. His wife could use it. And anyway, I'll check you guys on the next one. So thank you very much for hanging out tonight, and go make something.